What's up, everybody? What is up? What is up? What is up? I mean, look, it's just too much. It's hot out here. Just when I was about to take a trip to Paris. Macron, what the hell are you doing, man? You shoot a Muslim, a black kid at that, a Muslim from Africa, and then you got riots. Now I'm sitting here in France and shit burning up. It's just too much news, man, within a 2-week period. I'm supposed to be taking a break. I mean, if it ain't Joe Biden tripping and falling over stuff, I got to deal with this. You know what? Let's get into it. Thank y'all for visiting the Gorilla Thinking podcast. Man, I had to stop farming, get off the tractor, and just make a little short video on what's going in Paris and everything else. And what happens in Paris will happen here with the immigrants, the illegal immigrants. I'm telling you now, I give it 7 to 10 years. They're going to do the same crap here. But hey, without further ado, let's get into this video and we go from there. How about that? Check it out. My boy.
As a result of the United Nations, the WEF, IMF, and the EU's intentionally disastrous open border policy, New World Order puppet French President Emmanuel Macron is forging ahead with the final stages of the Illuminati takedown of Western civilization.
Here are the key elements of a global agenda. To deliver on this agenda, we need cooperation, and especially we need cooperation between China and the US.
This is France right now, thanks to the mass immigration policy of Europe. How is looting Louis Vuitton stores advances the rights of minorities in France? How is chanting Allahu Akbar while setting vehicles on fire is advancing your cause? It does if your cause is anarchy and radicalism.
1/3 of all the people arrested were young, sometimes very young people, he said, urging parents to keep them in tonight. He also blamed social media for fanning the protests, calling on internet companies to take down sensitive footage. Of course, it's because of this video of the shooting death of 17-year-old Nael that so many are outraged. He was the son of North African parents, and many believe his race made it easier for the officer to pull the trigger.
Over 100 French cities have been affected by looting, rioting, and random gunfire. 45,000 security forces deployed, over 2,400 arrests, 2,500 fires set, while in Lyon, France alone, 27 police officers were injured, 7 of those by shotgun fire in the 5th night of New World Order-driven anarchy.
But the United Nations has voiced its concerns about French police.
This is a moment for the country to seriously address the deep issues of racism and racial discrimination in law enforcement.
According to a CSA poll for C News, 70% of France is favorable of restoring order with the army, as they have witnessed a terrifying 21st century Islamic crusade into Europe that has played out exponentially since 2015.
After the murders at the headquarters of magazine Charlie Hebdo, France became a different, more nervous country, facing fundamental questions about free speech and religion. As that unfolded, another attack was launched on a Jewish supermarket in the east of the capital by a close friend of the Kouachi brothers. Ahmedi Koulibaly, who had also pledged allegiance to the Islamic State, took several hostages and killed 4 people, and the worst fears were realised in November 2015, when 130 people were killed in one terrible evening in Paris, at the Bataclan concert hall and in nearby bars. It was the worst attack in France since the Second World War.
It is said that in 2050, Muslims in France will outnumber the French. But it is not these numbers that we are counting on to turn France into an Islamic country.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? We've been saying that for years. Islam ain't nothing to joke with. All right, let's get back to it.
Thus, the rule of Islam will spread to the entire world in one of three ways: conversion to Islam, payment of the jizya poll tax, or we will ask for Allah's help until the entire world is subject to the rule of Islam.
There will come a day that we will see far more radical extremists and terrorists coming out of Europe because of lack of decision making, trying to be politically correct, or assuming that they know the Middle East and they know Islam and they know the others far better than we do. And I'm sorry, but that's pure ignorance.
Check out this map. It shows all the documented terror attacks since 9/11, and one thing really stands out. There is one solitary country in the heart of Europe with not a single red dot, not one terror attack in the last 20-odd years, and that country is Poland, my homeland.
How many refugees has Poland taken?
0.
This is the New World Order on the march, as security is traded for compassionate anarchic diversity, steadily manifesting order out of chaos into being. John Bound reporting.
Yeah, there it is. We tried to warn you 7, 8 years ago, Paris. French. We tried to warn you. I know. Merci beaucoup. I get it. You didn't listen, Macron. You know better than all of us. You know more than the average Joe Blow. And if I tell you the history about Macron and his old ass wife, you feel me? But that's for another day. I'm telling you, folks, they're opening up the borders. They did it in 2007, 2008. The European nations opened up their arms to these immigrants coming on these boats. And we tried to warn you, but you dumbasses don't listen. Y'all know more than us. But then again, y'all knew what y'all was doing. This was on purpose, to collapse the West. And Europe is considered the West. You know what I mean? So you collapse them, and then y'all want to move over here and do the same thing to the United States. All brought to you by this guy, this old ass, ugly billionaire. And then it don't even stop there. It don't even stop there. You know, you got this old ass man, Klaus Schwab, pushing his crap to destabilize and to just screw up everything, along with George Soros, World Economic Forum. And you know, while I'm at it, let's not forget about this guy right here, Yuval Harari. These guys want you dead. They want you dead. Now, let's not forget when Muammar Gaddafi tried to warn everybody before they killed him that, hey, Libya is the buffer. We regulate, you know, who goes in and out because you're going to get none but terrorists and you're going to just mess up everything. We know what we're doing. Calm down. Let's go ahead and get this dinar. If you don't know what a dinar is, Google it. And let's go ahead and do business. But don't be trying to tell us how we need to run our country. We got this. We got this. No one listened. Rest in peace, Muammar Gaddafi. A lot of folks didn't like him. But if you read up on the history in the last 15 years, that man was trying to do the right thing. He was trying to do the right thing and then killed him. killed him dead in a hammer. Man lived in a tent. That's how humble he got. The man lived in a tent. He gave grants to men, or better yet, couples who wanted to marry. Gave them a grant to buy a home. If you want to go to school, he gave you a grant to get a 4-year degree. You don't have to believe me, guys. Y'all look this up. And that's one thing I can say that we have a problem with. We don't look nothing up. We just go by what CNN says. We go by what MSNBC says. Hell, even Fox. Fox got scared when Trump did January 6th, or during January 6th. They got scared as hell. They jumped ship. Who is it? I mean, why would you do that? So I don't lost faith in, Fox. They got one or two anchors on there that's pretty good, but ever since you fired Tucker Carlson, you just getting deep in shit. I'm just being honest. I'm being honest. Look, I'm gonna say this. This is a short video, but guys, you got to understand something. When someone tries to warn you, when these analysts, these professionals try to warn you about, excuse me, that had to come out. When they try to warn you about certain things, about collapsing society, when they talk about the new world order, when they talk about all this stuff, you got to listen. Take down that barrier, take down your guards, because I know this is just too much and you don't want to hear it. But you see it's happening. You see it happening in Europe. It only takes a minute for all these immigrants coming into the United States, and there are millions of immigrants. All right. You see it. Most of them are chilling up under the bridges on the highway, if not just homeless people. But at the same time, our government is giving these people money and housing without you knowing it. But we got veterans out here that done served this country not getting anything. Can't even get help from the VA. Come on, guys. We got to start putting our thinking caps on, because this world as we know it is not going to be the same within the next 3 to 5 years. Hell, I might say next year. We got a war in Ukraine. The Ukrainians are getting their asses beat. The Russians are telling them what they want. Look, this is the deal. We don't want you to join NATO. All right? Fine. You join NATO, this little part of Ukraine is ours. All right? We don't want no farther. We just want this right here as a buffer. And Zelensky is just doing his own damn thing. We done gave them billions and billions. Our money. Keep in mind, that's our money, player. Your tax dollars, that's your money. The sales taxes, all right, that goes to Joe Biden to send to Ukraine. Okay? Hell, I don't even want to talk about property taxes. I am so pissed off at property taxes. And I know some of y'all going to say, well, they don't got nothing to do with. I don't give a damn. Property taxes shouldn't be so damn high. Period. So, yeah, I got beef with property taxes. Because if you don't pay them, they take you home. Your house can be paid off. You don't pay them taxes, see what happened to you. Bye-bye. Okay? So getting back to all of this, you've got to understand that we're not lying to you. All right? We trying to warn you. We trying to prepare you. All right? Alex Jones, that's my man. Y'all need to Google Alex Jones, InfoWars. Y'all need to Google Bandit Video. I don't give a damn. Y'all need to get on it now. We need to get on it. All right? Our border is collapsing. and it's on purpose. Michael Young, he broke this thing down. He's on the border probably right now recording stuff for your guys to see it about how the immigrants are coming in, how the Mexicans, how the Guatemalans. But guess what? There's another trip to this. There's a lot of Chinese, military age Chinese men walking over the border, going through the Algerian gap. Excuse me, the Algerian gap. They're just going through there with no problem. Nobody's vetting them. And if you don't know who Michael Young is, y'all need to Google Michael Young. This dude is a beast. You feel me? He is a beast. Please go to Google, Twitter, and look up Michael Young and look at all his videos. The boy is a beast in reporting on what's going on at the border. He is one of the most excellent reporters that we have right now. That's telling you the truth, guys. Michael Young, Google him. The man is a beast. So what's going on in France? If we don't change this, if we don't turn this around, if we cannot vet these illegal immigrants, these military-aged men from China, Mexico, Guatemala, Honduras, Pakistan, we can't vet them. If we can't turn them around and say, hell no, go in the right way. There's a right way to come in now. They're not coming in the right way. They coming in smuggled. They smuggling. They doing everything illegal. You got to ask yourself, why? I'm telling you, you see my background here? It's going to happen here within 3 to 5 years. 3 to 5 years. All they can take, one of them illegal immigrants act a fool, and the cops, they already scared as hell. They're afraid to shoot people now, especially black folk. You do something wrong, they just be like, I ain't finna take that. I ain't finna go to jail because that motherfucker shot at me. Or whatever. And if that happens, and them immigrants, or don't shoot a Guatemalan. Oh, it's on and popping. And they start rioting in California, Texas, and it's just gonna spread. I mean, yeah, y'all ain't seen that yet. I'm telling you. Y'all ain't seen that yet, dog. I'm telling you. I mean, them damn immigrants in Paris, just in case slow people out there. I mean, they taking Lamborghinis and running them into police stations. That's gangster. Going up in there and taking the guns in the damn safe. Yes, they are. They taking city buses and burning them. They running them damn buses into buildings, banks, flipping them over, fighting the police. You seen the video. And if you didn't catch on, go back and look at the video. It is getting ugly out here. And the only thing I can tell you, America, it's coming if y'all don't get Sleepy Joe about that bitch. Or better yet, yeah, I know we got to deal with Camel. I understand we got to deal with Camel Harris. I got that. But we got to try to get her out too. I'm sorry, Democrats. I'm sorry, man. But come on, man. Look what they're doing to your country. Look what it's doing to your people. Yeah, I said it. Look what the Democratic Party is doing to your people, player. You can't answer that. You don't want to answer it. But you see it, player. You see it. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You see it. But you don't want to do nothing because you're saying, I'm the Democratic Party. I'm going to stick together. And that's your damn problem right there. You sticking together. Even though you're wrong as hell. And one thing I said before on my last video, one thing about the Democratic Party, they stick together. They could be in a deep, full of shit of a lie. and they will stick together. They will sit there and sing and hum the same lie, even though they dead wrong. It's not right. And only thing I gotta say is God is watching. God is watching. And it irritates me half you folks, y'all go to church on Sunday and y'all praise God and y'all get the Holy Ghost and y'all pass out and y'all do all the convulsions, y'all slob at the mouth, you know what I'm saying? When the preacher goes off. And then when it's time to vote, y'all vote for the damn devil. I don't get it. Are we that stupid? I mean, are we that slow? Are we? This is kind of embarrassing. I'm gonna need my peoples. Yeah, peoples. I was trying to say people. I'll tell you the story next video about the word peoples and people. Right now, I'm not gonna get into that. The New World Order is not playing. The globalists ain't playing. And I know some of you folks are sitting going like, "What you talking about, DJ Dunn? Ain't no way in the hell they gonna do this to us because they live here too." They got millions and millions and millions of dollars, billions. They got secret redoubts. They bought islands. What's that dude from Version? That old ugly ass white boy. Well, old white man from Version Mobile or Version whatever. Billionaire. You think you think he don't know about this? I bet he got his own island chilling. Um, Mark Zuckerberg got his own little redoubt because they know what's about to happen. They are expecting something to pop off and they are going to be safe. They're going to be safe, but not us. Don't let them do this to y'all. Don't fall for the okie doke because they want you to. They want all this to themselves. They want all us to die. They want all us to be dead. And it ain't funny, but it's just like, they feel like they AI machines, they robots, and the little slaves they got, yeah, I call them slaves, the guys that works for them, that protects them. I don't get it, man. Are y'all that stupid again? I mean, you got a family. Do you actually think your family gonna be safe? You protecting these rich billionaires, but your family is 300 miles away somewhere fighting for their lives to live. You gonna turn your backs on them? Yeah, I'm talking to your FBI, the CIA. Don't you got families? Don't you got kids? Don't you got grandkids? Huh? Hmm? Why y'all not pissed off? They done lied to you over and over, especially about the Mick Jagger. They played y'all like a fiddle on that Mick Jagger. They released an invisible enemy on you, got some of y'all sick, and they got plenty more. When are y'all gonna say, you know what, it's time to, hell no, nah, but y'all not doing it. They paying y'all that well that y'all can just keep silent and not say nothing. Oh yeah, shout out to all the whistleblowers at the FBI, State Department who came out. Shout out to y'all. Y'all some heroes. Y'all some heroes. Love y'all to death. We need more. We need more. Stay strapped though. Stay strapped because we know. We know what's going on. Stay strapped. Well, look, I'm gonna make this video short. I'm not trying to. We got more to talk about over the weekend, especially about Sleepy Joe. Y'all heard about the cocaine? Y'all didn't? Oh boy, we got some stuff to talk about during the ball. You feel me? But anyway, The next person I just want to say, I gotta shout him out, man, because y'all sleeping on him. And his name is Mikky Willis. Mikky Willis, man. If you don't know who Mikky Willis is, I promise you, you need to Google him, man. Mikky Willis, he came out with Pandemic 1, 2, and 3. It's a good documentary. It's about the invisible enemy. Let me see if I can find him here. But his name is Mikky Willis. Mikky, where you at, bro? I don't see you up in my thing, shout. But anyway, Mikky Willis. He's in the video. I'm gonna play this video and then I'm gonna end it off with this. But he done came out with another documentary. Listen, a documentary. It's called The Awakening. Y'all need to go ahead, check it out. Go to pandemic.xom or is it .net? But it's in the video. So I hope y'all got your pen and your pad because we need you to have all that in front of you so that you can jot down these notes. You feel? So I'm going to go ahead and play Mikky Willis and The Great Awakening. All right. My boy, the Raza is up in here. The Muslim Nation of Islam is in this video. But it's just a little short, trailer to the documentary. Please go and support my man Mikky Willis. All right, here we go.
Breaking news, the president declaring a national emergency.
The new stay-at-home order.
We will shut you down.
Don't think you can get on a plane or a train.
This is a pandemic of the unvaccinated.
And we will take you to jail.
We've got to get them vaccinated.
Or we will keep you in a facility longer.
As the world was descending into synchronized tyranny, I began to ask myself, how did they get everyone to go along with this?
Oh, it feels so good. I know.
Obsessed with finding the answer, I began studying every moment in recorded history where masses of people acted against their own self-interest.
The only mechanism that could explain what was happening in society,
screw your freedom, you're a schmuck,
was what is usually referred to as mass formation.
Here we are now with an economy in crisis, but with an incredible opportunity.
Unprecedented opportunity
for a reset.
Your Royal Highnesses, distinguished heads of state and government, the future is built by us. We need a great reset.
When they say, you'll be happy, what they mean is, you'll be enslaved.
Today, we have the technology to hack human beings on a massive scale.
Who masters those technologies will be the master of the world.
Those who control the data control the future not just of humanity, but the future of life itself.
Every aspect of our life has been infiltrated by people that do not have our best interests at heart.
There are forces using fear and isolation to induce mass psychosis.
I don't want you to be hopeful.
Environmental doom.
Fires. I want you to panic.
Storms.
It will kill your children.
I want you to feel the fear I feel every day.
People are starting to wake up. They're starting to wake across the world.
I'm seeing people come together from all walks of life, finally saying enough is enough.
We didn't come here for no reason. We have a voice and we're here to share it.
We have to be the solution. We cannot rely on the media, the president, or whoever to fix these problems.
I would rather pick up cans on the side of the highway than to live out of alignment with my truth.
We're all being driven back to the dream.
As you see in the audience, Democrats, Republicans, white, black, everyone all in between, this is the example that they do not want to see, but they have no choice.
The masses of humanity have been slapped awake.
Open your eyes.
It's time to wake up.
This is the Great Awakening.
People cannot go back into the matrix now. A lot of people are trying to. They can't.
Yeah. Mikky Willis. burning incense down here. Can y'all smell it? No, you can't. But anyway, thank y'all for coming out to the Gorilla Thinking Podcast. I'm your host, the DJ Don Dada, aka Fiddlebuster. I don't know. If you like what I'm saying, like and subscribe. You can share it to your friends and family. You know what I mean? Tell them to like and subscribe too. Because I'm just coming from the hip. I don't have a team of reporters or researchers. I just do the research myself. You feel? But anyway, I want to just thank everybody for coming out, man. I don't do this all the time. I just feel like when I need to tell y'all something, I just get on here and do what I got to do. Even though I got this jack-legged studio, my earpiece went out. That's why I got these things in my ear. So I hope it works out, Anyway, thank y'all for coming out. I really do. I really appreciate it. But until then, peace out. Talk to y'all this weekend, hopefully. If we don't get blowed up by a nuclear bomb or something because of Ukraine, bitch-ass Zelensky. Yeah, I said it. What you gonna do, Zelensky? Go live in your $80 million home in Florida. Ha! Thought I didn't know about that, huh? I do. $80 million in Miami. Where my goons at in Miami? Where my goons at? There you go. All right, I'm out. Peace out. Take care. Don't let this be America, y'all. It's coming. Sleepy Joe needs to go. Out the door. Hopefully he won't trip and fall on the floor like he do all the time. On the grind.